everyone. This is Karen.
Hi, everybody. This is Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of our surprisingly radioactive world. And the vocabulary words are nuclear.
Nuclear.
The government has promised to reduce its use of nuclear energy.
Accident.
Accident.
John broke his leg in a bad car accident.
Expose.
Expose.
You'll be exposed to the sun all day today, so remember to properly cover yourself.
Severely.
Severely.
The typhoon severely damaged the city.
Dose.
Dose.
The doctor gave Leslie a small dose of the drug to help ease her pain.
Atom.
Atom.
Mr. Adams used a model of an atom to teach his students about matter.
Interesting. Mr. Adams and Atom.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Okay, so we're not talking about atom today. We're talking about radiation.
Yeah, well, we kind of think of radiation like nuclear radiation.
That's right.
And that's like if you split an atom and it releases a bunch of energy. So actually, we're always exposed to radiation, but there's...
So it's not always harmful? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, it's harmful in very large amounts.
Okay, so
Right.
just a little bit, a small amount is okay.
Yeah, so like if you're exposed to the sun too much, you get exposed to too much radiation. Right? Everything.
And how about microwaves?
Microwave.
I heard many people are afraid of having microwaves at home.
Yeah, microwaves are completely safe. So if you just do some research about this, yeah, my best friend doesn't use microwaves because he's afraid of the radiation. But everything gives off radiation, and microwaves are actually quite safe.
Okay, well, I guess we should learn more.
Yeah, let's learn more about what radiation is.
All right, enjoy.
Enjoy.
Our surprisingly radioactive world. Many people view radiation as a dangerous but distant thing they would rarely encounter. To them, radiation occurs in nuclear accidents and in the realm of comic books, in which it turns ordinary people into superheroes or villains. However, they may be surprised to learn that they are exposed to it on a daily basis.
Today's lesson is called Our Surprisingly Radioactive World, Part 1. Hello, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike, and I am worried because when I hear radioactive or radiation, which is the noun form, I think of nuclear bombs and genetic mutation and people being turned into superheroes by being bitten by spiders. That was a radioactive spider that turned Peter Parker into Spider-Man.
It was indeed,
This is
yes.
not good stuff.
Yeah, you think of bad stuff like atomic bombs,
Chernobyl,
nuclear meltdowns and stuff like that. So we've got a radioactive world, that's true, but hopefully there's not that much radioactive stuff because radioactive stuff is bad. But get this, apparently our world is surprisingly radioactive. It's more radioactive than you might just think. How about that? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first sentence of our article says, many people view radiation as a dangerous but distant thing they would rarely encounter. So we know that radiation exists or that there is radioactive stuff on planet Earth. But we don't think about it being here in front of us all the time. We think about it being distantly placed or remote, like Chernobyl and places like that.
That's right. So for most people, it says to them, to most of us, to them, radiation occurs in nuclear accidents,
Chernobyl,
or Fukushima, and in the realm of comic books, in which it turns ordinary people into superheroes or villains.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
There you go.
Anyways,
Comic books, though.
comic books. It's in comic books and not in daily life. Anyways, though, before we move on, let's talk about this adjective nuclear. Earlier we talked about nuclear bombs and we talked about atomic bombs. Yeah, you get an atomic bomb or an atomic explosion when you split an atom. Okay, an atom is a very, very small piece of matter. In fact, it's the smallest thing that you can cut a chemical into. Okay, now you can cut an atom into smaller bits, but we'll talk about that when you guys start talking about quantum dynamics or something. For now, though, you have an atom. At the center of that atom, you have the nucleus. Okay, and nuclear means of or having to do with the nucleus. And yes, when you split an atom, you cut the nucleus of the atom in half, and that results in an explosion. The whole process is quite complicated. Anyways, for example, the government has promised to reduce its use of nuclear energy.
That's right. Nuclear power stations are another thing that a lot of people don't want to be too close, because we do sometimes hear of nuclear accidents. We mentioned Chernobyl, which was in what was the Ukraine now. It was the Soviet Union in the 80s. And of course, not a few years ago, or just a few years ago, after that earthquake in Japan, the Fukushima nuclear power station had another accident there too. An accident is an unfortunate, a bad, an unlucky, and an unplanned event. Something goes wrong, there's a problem. It could be anything from spilling a glass of water all over your homework. You didn't plan to do that. That was an accident. And of course, we hear of car accidents when drivers lose control and hit something. This was not planned. It was an accident. For example, John broke his leg in a bad car accident. Ooh, lucky that it was only his leg. All right, back to the article. It says, however, now, remembering nuclear accidents or comic books, that is true. But however, they may be surprised to learn that they are exposed to it on a daily basis. We know about the things we read about in newspapers, but most of us would be surprised to learn that we're exposed to radiation and nuclear stuff every day on a daily basis.
Let's get to the next vocabulary word, the verb expose. Okay, if you're exposed to something, you come into contact with that thing. You're vulnerable to that thing, okay? Usually, though, when we use this word expose, we're talking about coming into contact with something or being open to something that could be dangerous. For example, you'll be exposed to the sun all day today, so remember to properly cover yourself so that you don't get a sunburn or maybe even skin cancer. Okay, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Our Surprisingly Radioactive World， 无所不在的辐射。好，其中这个 radioactive 它是形容放射性的、有辐射的。那它的名词 radiation 它表示辐射能或是辐射物。好，那我们顺便学一下 radioactivity 也是名词，它表示放射性。好，麦克老师说，一讲到辐射，他就会联想到核弹啊，或是基因突变。像 Peter Parker， 他就是被一只有受过放射性感染的蜘蛛咬伤，才获得特殊能力变成蜘蛛人的。好，老师有说到 genetic 这个字 ，genetic 它是拼作 genetic， 那它是形容基因的遗传的遗传学的。还有 mutation 就表示变种突变。好，这个字是拼作 mutation。好，老师们还有提到两个很严重的这个核能发电厂意外事故，一个是发生在1986年，在这个乌克兰的车诺比 ，Ukraine 就是乌克兰，还有 Chernobyl 是车诺比。那另外一个事故是2011年发生在日本的福岛 ，Fukushima 就是福岛。好，课文一开始提到说呢，很多人把辐射呢视为危险又遥不可及的东西。对他们来说，辐射是出现在核事故或是出现在漫画里面，会把普通人变成超级英雄或是变成反派。好，那 villain 这个字就是指反派或者恶棍。好，可是其实啊，我们每天都会接触到辐射。那这边有出现3个单字 ，nuclear， 它是形容核能的。 核武器的。Trav 老师有说到 nuclear meltdown， 意思是炉心熔毁、核熔毁。像福岛和车诺比呢，就是发生这个炉心熔毁的事故。老师还有用到一个字叫做 nucleus。nucleus 它是拼作 nucleus， 这个字它可以表达原子核、核心，也可以指细胞核。好，再看下一个单字 accident。accident 它表示意外事故。expose 这个动词呢，它表示使什么接触，使暴露于。如果一直处于暴露的状态，没有任何的防護，那我们接着就可以用 vulnerable 这个字来形容脆弱的、容易受伤害的。那 vulnerable 它是拼作 vulnerable。好，接回到课文中。
Our surprisingly radioactive world. This will sound distressing for those who believe that the tiniest bit of radiation can severely hurt them. Indeed, some types are dangerous, especially those that happen in large doses and for long periods of time. The much-feared nuclear accidents belong to this kind. However, the truth is that the vast majority of radiation is harmless to humans.
All right, most people think that radioactivity, it's a fiction found in comic books, okay? It's not a real thing that's really going to impact us. Well, sadly, that's not the case. There is a surprising amount of radioactivity around us on a daily basis.
That's right, and because we think of radiation from the nuclear accidents we might hear about, or the crazy things it does in movies or comic books, a lot of us would think this stuff is dangerous. So it makes sense when we read, "This will sound distressing for those who believe that the tiniest bit of radiation can severely hurt them." Yes, it's true. People worry that radiation is really bad, really dangerous, really unhealthy for us. That's why we say it. People worry it can severely hurt them. This adverb severely just means to a great degree, a lot. It can really hurt you. It can hurt your body a lot. So it's, quite an important thing to pay attention to. For example, the typhoon severely damaged the city. Not a little bit, a lot.
Anyways, radioactivity, it's not a good thing indeed. Some types are dangerous, especially those that happen in large doses and for long periods of time. You do not want to be exposed to large doses of radioactivity or radioactive materials, and you most definitely do not want to be exposed to this stuff for long periods of time. Anyways, the next vocabulary word is the noun dose, okay? Here a dose is an amount of something. Usually it's a small amount or a small quantity of something, and usually you're referring to medicine, though. That's not the case here. We're talking about an amount of radioactivity that you happen to be exposed to. For example, the doctor gave Leslie a small dose of the drug to help ease her pain. There you go. Usually, when we use the word dose, we're talking about medicine.
That's right, but we do often use it when talking about people being exposed or having radiation around them. And the much feared nuclear accidents belong to this kind. Yes, absolutely. Those workers who are helping to clean up Fukushima wearing the special clothes, there was a lot of radiation there at the time. Or the people who had to leave their homes and move away. They couldn't even live nearby because they would have been there for a long time. Both dangerous situations. Okay, however, before we reach the break, we read, however, the truth is that the vast majority of radiation is harmless to humans.
Great.
There you go.
So we're not all going to die in a nuclear holocaust.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
and as
not.
long as you stay away from any radioactive accidents, you should be okay. We're going to learn more after the break.
刚刚说到我们每天都会接触到辐射，不过也不用太担心，想说这些微量辐射会造成严重的伤害。 课文提到说，的确有一些类型是危险的，尤其是核事故所造成那种长期大量的辐射类型。可是事实上，绝大多数的辐射对人类都是无害的，所以你也不用担心会发生核浩劫、核子末日这种事情。Jeff 老师说的 nuclear holocaust 就是指核浩劫。好，其中这个 holocaust 它是拼作 HOLOCAUST， 这个字它有大屠杀、大毁灭的意思，所以 nuclear holocaust 它可以指大规模核战争或是核辐射所导致这个世界末日。那我们来看课文里面有2个单字 severely 它是副词，表示严重的、严苛的，还有 dose 可以指药物的剂量1剂。好，那谈到辐射量的时候，也常常会用这个字来表达。再来看补充单字 distress 它表示使什么苦恼，使什么忧虑。它的现在分词 distressing 可以当形容词来形容令人烦恼的、令人忧虑的、痛苦的。接跑课文中。
Our surprisingly radioactive world. That's because radiation is just another word for energy which can take the form of light, heat, microwaves, etc. This energy is given off when atoms naturally fall apart. The sun, the stars, and even our planet itself are sources of radiation. Therefore, people are almost constantly coming into contact with it, sometimes in very surprising places.
Okay, radioactive material that comes out of a nuclear fallout from a nuclear bomb or from a meltdown in a nuclear power plant. These things are bad, okay? But nuclear radiation, for the most part, it's not too bad, okay? A lot of radiation is totally harmless. That's because radiation is just another word for energy which can take the form of light, heat, microwaves, etc. Yes, sunshine, that sunshine that you all know and love and which warms your skin, that's a form of radiation. Now, do you want to be exposed to the sun all the time? No, but for the most part, it's harmless. It's even good for you.
Interesting. I guess it's how, light is okay, but you don't want to stare at the sun. Heat is necessary, but you don't want to put your hand in a fire. But normally, these things aren't problems. Radiation is kind of the same. It says this energy, radiation, this energy is given off when atoms naturally fall apart. All right, we don't want to get into the science of this or the chemistry or physics too much, but basically an atom is the smallest part of an element. It's really small. You mentioned earlier it has a nucleus, it's got electrons and protons and all sorts of stuff. But basically an atom is the smallest thing that everything could be made of. For example, Mr. Adams used a model of an atom to teach his students about matter. We should also mention that an atom is a noun. It's just a really tiny noun.
It's a really tiny thing and a tiny noun. Anyways, yes, the sun, the stars, and even our planet itself are sources of radiation. Therefore, people are almost constantly coming into contact with it, sometimes in very surprising places.
You think there's some in this room right now?
I guarantee you that there is a small amount of radiation in this room somewhere. But it's not going to hurt us. Don't be worried. All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is in the books, and it's time for you guys to hear from the Chinese teacher.
刚刚说到，像核子事故所造成的辐射量，就会对人造成严重伤害。不过，绝大多数的辐射对人类是无害的。好 ，Jeff 老师刚刚有提到 nuclear fallout， 其中这个 fallout 是拼作 FALLOUT。Nuclear fallout 就表示辐射落尘，那就是指核能意外事故或者是核弹爆炸之后飘散在大气中的那种放射性的尘埃。那这是一种放射性污染，是有害的。好，课文最后就提到说，辐射其实只是能量的近义词，能量会以光啊、热啊、微波或是无线电波的形式来出现。那这种能量会在原子自然分裂的时候释放出来，所以其实太阳、星星，甚至是我们行星本身都是辐射源。也就是说，我们真的很常会接触到辐射。好，这边有一个单字 atom 就表示原子，在字尾加上 ic 变成 atomic。Atomic 是形容原子的。那 Mike 老在解释单字时有提到 electron electron 它是拼作 E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N， 这个字表示电子。老师还有提到 proton 它是拼作 P-R-O-T-O-N， 那这个字表示质子。好了，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个。第一个是 view somebody or something as 加上形容词或名词。第二个是 on a daily basis。第3个是 take the form of 加上名词。好，我们先来学。View somebody or something as 加上形容词或名词，它可以用来表达将某人或某事物视为什么什么，或者是认为某人或某事物是怎么样怎么样。那其中这个动词 view 它就表示看待或是认为。那我们也可以用 think of 或是 regard 来代替。例如 He viewed the job as the opportunity of a lifetime。他认为这个工作是千载难逢的好机会。好，接着我们来学。On a daily basis， 这什么意思呢？当我们说 on a 加上形容词加上 basis， 就表示在什么样的原则上，以什么为基础。这个名词 basis 它表示基础或者是根据。好，那像这样的用法常常搭配的形容词有 daily， 表示每天的、日常的。On a daily basis 就表示每天的。还有 weekly 是指每周的。那 on a weekly basis 就是每周的。monthly 是每月的 on a monthly basis 就是每月的。然后 yearly 每年的 on a yearly basis 就是每年的。还有一个很常用的形容词是 regular， 它表示经常的或是定期的。那么 on a regular basis 就可以用来表达规律的、定期的。好，我们来造2个例句哦。They go grocery shopping on a weekly basis。他们每周会去采买日常用品。I've been saving money on a regular basis。我一直有定期的存钱。好，最后我们来学 take the form of 加上名词，这表示采取什么样的形式啊，以什么样的方式来呈现。其中这个 form 是当名词，不是指表格哦，它在这边是指形式啊、方法或是做法。例如 the training program took the form of a series of workshops。 那个训练课程它是以一系列的这个研讨会的方式来进行的。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
饭局里会用到的英文实用句。
Hello， 大家好，欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是 Steven，
我是 Kate。
今天有点肚子饿
关我什么事？
今天就管你事，因为我们今天就是要接下来要教一些如果是饭剧的时候要讲的英文啊。
哦，但是我们要请客哦，我们教归教，你还是要自己出钱。
就算你小气没有关系，我们还是要按照怎么学习要讲说，我今天要请客，还是要关于要吃东西的英文 ，OK？OK。小气巴拉的。
好啦，那我来教第一句好了，
好吧，
来暗示我一点都不小气。
好。
我们要说我请客的时候，可以说 It's on me this time。
哦 ，It's on you this time。那 Let's go eat Ruth Chris 超贵的一个牛排吧。
所以说
这句话真的不能太早讲。如果今天你们已经还没有去选一个餐厅的时候，你真的要看你的朋友是谁，因为有一些朋友他就是 OK 嘛，那种感觉。你如果太早说，我今天 It's on me this time，哇，你完了。
原来这就是你的小花招，
对，
就是先去，然后看看说，哦，我能不能请，再说 It's on me this time。
对对对，我先看那个菜单到底贵不贵，然后如果不贵的话，说 It's on me this time。
这样子真的还蛮不尽兴的。
好像一样是请客嘛，对不对？
所以反正请客就是说 on me 就好了。
是
，This is on me， 可以吗？
对对对对。
那
如果今天有特别的一个节庆，可能要庆祝的话，你们说 Hey，let's celebrate。
可是这样是请客吗？你这样说就算你请客哦。
没有，这个跟请客完全没有关系。
OK
我只是说我们庆祝一
庆
下。
祝一下哦，所以说 let's celebrate 是说要去餐厅吃饭哦。
对，因为平常如果是要庆祝的话，你不可能会去一些素食餐厅吧，对不对？你应该会是去一些比较高级一点，还是值得可以让你感觉很像你真的有在庆祝感觉的餐厅。
哦 OK
对 ，So
那
let's
这句
celebrate。
Let's celebrate 就是比较 general 一点说，哎，我们去吃好的这样子。
对
OK
对，然后就带你去麦当劳。
好烂哦。
下一个呢，如果是你今天要跟一个朋友去吃中餐，还是想邀他一起跟你去吃个饭，你可以说 Hey，let's do lunch。
Let's do lunch
也可以说 Let's do dinner， 还是
可以说 Let's eat lunch 吗？
也可以，
可以哦。
所以 Let's eat lunch 应该大家都还蛮熟悉，我们一起吃一个中餐嘛。但是没有很多人可能不知道，也可以用 do 这个动词。
OK
所以做 lunch 的意思说我们一起去吃中餐，而不是去做中餐。
对吗
Let's do lunch 感觉是比较 casual 一点，
哦，
对
OK
比较会让你觉得很像几个好朋友，Let's do lunch 一种感觉。那如果今天你可能要跟一个人搭讪，你也可以用这种方式，感觉很像不是一个约会啦，我们只是吃一个中餐而已。
哦，
Let's do
所以有一
lunch
个轻松的说法。
对
那我可以说 Let's do dinner 吗？
也可以啊
Let's do breakfast
也可以 Let's do supper，Let's do late night
哦
snack，对，都可以
那蛮好用的。下一个
好，如果今天呢，我们去吃那个中餐的地方，那个餐厅吃第一口，哇，超恶心的，你就可以说，
The restaurant sucks 这
对
句话好吗？
当然是可以啊，因
那
为有
像
一些
我这种熟
餐厅真的
女有办法
很
说吗？
非常适合，
真的吗
因为就是熟女会讲这种的话，
Sucks 这样子吗？
然后就是很斯文的那种，很优雅。
哦，真的
The restaurant sucks。
哦，这句话不错，还蛮好用的，所以我可以说任何东西 sucks。
对，只要是 sucks 这个形容词，就是表示说这个东西很糟。对。
但是会有冒犯的意思吗？或是如果场面比较正式或者什么的话，就这样子不太好，是不是？
最好是不要在正式的一些、
所以是轻松的时候可以跟朋友说。
对，就是私底下说，This is so good， yeah， 然后私底下，This restaurant sucks。
哦 ，OK
下一个呢，就是今天我要邀你去吃东西的时候，我不知道你到底想吃什么，但这个也没有意思说我要请你吃东西哦。但是我只是想知道你今天的心情，你到底是想吃什么东西呢？所以我会说，What do you feel like？
哦，不是这个意思，不是你感觉怎么样，
不是说你现在的感觉，I don't care 你现在感
对，
觉怎么样。
所以不要回答错哦。
我肚子饿了，我想去吃东西。I don't care 你现在是开心不开心，I just wanna know 你要吃什么。
OK， 所以这时候我们就可以问说 What do you feel like？
Yes
这不是绝对不是问说，哎，你现在感觉怎么样？
对，但是真的我现在肚子非常饿，我要去吃东西了。
OK
不管你请客还是不
This
请
is
客
on you。
，It's not on me, it's on you。
那我们进入 live action 吧。
I heard that you got a promotion recently. Congrats! Let's celebrate.
Thank you. Let's do lunch. Do you have anything in mind? It's on me this time.
Well, let's not go to the newly opened one in the neighborhood. I heard the restaurant sucks. What do you feel like?
How about going to the Japanese restaurant at the corner? It's always crowded.
Sounds great. DE, it's on me this time. 第二 Let's celebrate. 第三 Let's do lunch. 第四 The restaurant sucks. 第五 What do you feel like?